Good morning, everybody. This is Sully Blue coming to you from the great state of Alabama. Good Thursday morning. I just finished a workout, and I also got a chance to finally review news from yesterday, watch a couple of podcasts, and unfortunately watch a little bit of state-run media just to see what they were talking about. A couple of days ago, a beautiful young woman named Renee Nicole Good was murdered in the city of Minneapolis in Minnesota. Now, this lady has left behind a partner and a child. We have a Secretary of Homeland Security who seems to be out of her depth, and she's a liar. Fact of the matter, this lady was murdered. This lady had 3 bullets pumped into her by Trump regime ICE. She was rendered no aid whatsoever. It's a sad case of affairs. It's very sad. But while watching state-run media, one of the gentlemen stated that Miss Good used pronouns in her name and she had a lesbian partner. So now in the state of the United States of America and in the state of Minnesota, not only can you be black and be shot for no reason, but you can be a lesbian and a woman shot for no reason who uses pronouns in her name. That's basically what they're saying. But the fact of the matter is that this lady was murdered. These people did not render aid. They are in the state of Minnesota and should not be there. They have no training. They are out of their depth. And unfortunately, this democratic republic that we are living in is failing. We are supposed to have 3 branches of government, and we have no branches of government. The legislative branch has doomed us to failure. We have a Speaker of the House who does nothing. He allowed the House to go on vacation for the past 6 months. They have done nothing. They passed one big, ugly bill that took everything away from their Make America Great Again people. This Republican Party, they give a damn about health care. They don't give a damn about child care. They don't give a damn whether you're starving out in the street, whether you're homeless, whether you're a veteran, whether you're a senior. And MAGA, you are all of those things. We have one party that is attempting to give the rich as many tax breaks as they can. They don't care about the poor. We have another party that is writing stern letters to the president of the world, trying to figure out what else they can do because the other party, the judicial branch, has allowed the executive branch to do whatever it wants to do. And we can thank John Roberts and his 5 felonious justices for that. Because when they said that that man had unfettered immunity to do whatever he wants within the reason, if he thinks it's under presidential need, I guess that's what they think. But they forgot we got to corner an unethical, immoral idiot as a president. And I guess John Roberts wasn't thinking ahead for that. I guess he didn't care about that. All they care about is, yay, the president has immunity. Constitution don't say the president has immunity to do whatever it wants to do. The Constitution doesn't say that. The Constitution gives us 3 branches of government: the executive, the legislative, the judicial, and all 3 are supposed to work in unison with one another. When one fails, they all fail. And right now, all 3 are jacked up. We have nobody working for the people. Nobody working for the people. Rich people are getting rich. Republicans are the reason why minimum wage is not raised. You're giving all these tax breaks to these rich folks, and yet you still got the federal aid at $7.25 an hour, minimum wage at $7.25 an hour, But y'all making $200,000 a year, free child care, free health care, transportation, housing when you come to D.C. And then you got this ICE Gestapo running around all over the place like a bunch of lunatics, going into communities, harassing people, especially in Minnesota. Especially in Minnesota. Donald Trump hates Tim Waltz so bad that he will destroy the state of Minnesota just to get back at one man. He started attacking Tim Waltz the moment he became Kamala Harris's running mate. Y'all know this. He put ICE and the National Guard in Minnesota for no reason. None whatsoever. Taking aid, money away from blue states for no reason. And we know that we have welfare fraud issues in Minnesota, prison fraud issues in the state of Alabama, Texas running grifts on people, Florida running insurance grifts on people. Why y'all ain't down there in these states, in these southern states, checking out what's going on? Because you don't give a damn. You do not care. Because if you did, you would be doing something. So now we have a young woman, 37 years old, in her prime, that is dead and cannot have her child raised because ICE decided that they could shoot this lady point blank in the face, render no aid, and let her bleed out in the middle of the street. That is sure enough making America great. But let me tell you something, MAGA. When this man get us in World War III, you ain't got to worry about who going to be fighting over there, because it's going to be your little white boys and your little white girls. Because, see, he don't want women and black folk in the military. He don't want minorities in the military. So who going to be over there in Venezuela getting shot at? Who going to be in Colombia, in Cuba, in Honduras? They ain't going. Because, of course, DEI, they ain't earn it. They too dark. But yours will be over there. Yours will be over there. So I want to say this. We need to get our act together. We need to wake up. It's not a bad word. Wake up. Pay attention to what is going on in your country. Pay attention to what is going on in your community. Because when the President of the United States can lie about a woman that he doesn't even know, a citizen that does not give a damn about him, trash this girl's memory, trash her family, where her child has to read this when they get older, it doesn't make any sense. ICE killed Renee Nicole Good, just as sure as the Minnesota Police Department killed George Floyd. It happened. Now, the feds might not investigate, but Minnesota damn sure will, and state charges should be brought up against this person. Wake up, America. Wake up to what's going on in this democratic republic. Wake up to this senile, dementia-ridden, whatever's going on that we call the leader of the United States of America, because he is not the leader of the world. He's a grifter and he's a liar, and everybody around him is the same. Wake up. Wake up. Wake up. This is Sally Blue, always true, and I'm out.